if you're going to use the Alexa devices, whether you're using an Echo Dot or you're using a Show or you're using the Amazon Alexa app or all of the three, one of the features you have the ability to do is to drop in. Drop in is basically like a call without using a phone, without using phone service. But in order to drop in on any device, I can drop in on my device that's in my office, the one that's upstairs in my den. I can drop in on the one I just set up at 251 Morningstar. I can also drop in on some of my daughters who have allowed me to drop in. But in order to do that, you have to first set up your contacts. And in the app, the Amazon Alexa app, there are two ways to set up contacts. The first way is to go to settings, which is under the three lines, go down here to settings, come down here and find communicate. And in communicate, I can where is it? Manage contacts up top here. I can import contacts. Now, if you turn on or enable import contacts, what the app is going to do is periodically it's going to look at your contacts and that are in your device, in this case in my iPhone, and you do this on Android as well. It'll upload all of your contacts and the new ones as you add new ones. The main reason why I don't use this feature is because on my cell phone, I have it connected to my Google Workspace account, and I have 5,000 contacts in there. Now, I have them categorized, and I have family, and I have friends, etc., but I don't need all those contacts imported to my Amazon account. So I don't use that feature. You may want to do that. I prefer not to. The other way to do this is you come out of settings, and you go to the three lines. You go to communicate. And in communicate, here's my contacts. And you will see that I've added a bunch of contacts. And all of these contacts are family. Now, the way you add them is, let me get a contact set up. Let me get myself ready to do this. Let me put a contact in front of me. Okay, so I have a contact I want to add. It happens to be one of my sister-in-laws. So I'm going to add my sister-in-law as a contact. And the way you do it is you hit the three dots up here. You hit add contact. I'm going to type all her information in. Hang with me while I do this. Now, I'm not going to let you see this, but I got to enter in the email address and the mobile phone. So let me do that. Now I can go on further and I can add her birthday, month, day. I can add her year. I think it's a little bit too much personal information for me to give to Amazon. And then once I'm done, I hit save. So now I've added Bridget to my contacts. Now let me scroll down here and show you something. You can see two things. Allow drop-in. I'm going to enable that. And when drop-in is enabled, this contact and their household members can instantly connect to your Echo devices for video or voice conversation. Interactions with Alexa and motion sensors on Echo Show will be used to show a recently active indicator that lets them know whether you're available. So I'm going to hit OK. Additionally, I'm not sure why this is here. Suggested contacts. Contact may be recommended by Alexa. I'm going to turn that off. I don't need that on. I can add her as an emergency contact. I can block her. And then if I want to later on, I can also delete her from the list. And once I've done this, I'm going to hit come back out. Now you can see that Bridget, where is she? There she is on the bottom list that I recently added her. So again, by adding her, she now has the ability to drop in on any of my Alexa devices because I've added her to my account. So she can drop in on my office, she can drop in my living room, and she can drop in on what's called 251. That's how you enable drop-in and how you enable or allow individual contacts to be A, in your Amazon account, and B, enabled so that they can drop in on your devices. I'm Teddy. I run a program called Techno for Seniors, and I hope this is helpful for you.